Behind the line in 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
On the red lines, all three preloaded notes finding their mark, and Warrior Borg's the first to the center line trying for another. They make it back, unfortunately that shot does not quite find the speaker, but their alliance partners, 4698, do manage to get one more and two more scored before the end of Autonomous. It's a total of 5 notes scored in auto for red, enough for them to begin Teleop with a sizable lead. And now we see Raider Robotics on red, fighting for some of those notes at the center line. Biomex on blue, meanwhile, briefly caught up with an unwanted note on board, but they get that free. Accidentally launch one out of the field, but their second attempt does make it into blue's amp. Both of our alliances have already activated that cooperation bonus, and 4904 on blue gets another note stored in blue's amp, meaning they are ready to amplify as soon as the team comes back. And they do just that as 841 scores 1 and 2 notes in that amplified blue speaker. A few seconds left of amplification. They get one more. That's an impressive 15 and 20 points added to blue's total, all from 841 scores. Seems like their alliance partners on blue starting to toss some notes over to their side of the field. That's what 766 is working on. Bot provoking, meanwhile, running back and forth from their source to their amp and quickly shuttling those notes over. Red Alliance, however, not to be outdone, they have amplified their own speaker. Robotic Eagle scoring 1 note in it already. Warrior Borgs for red, adding another. Warrior Borg lining up. Unfortunately, that shot not quite high enough to make it into the speaker. They grab that note, back up, and this time take it over to their amp, ready to feel it and begin amplifying again. And with 50 seconds left, we have a close match, less than 10 points separating our alliances. This may come down to endgame scores, but teams are trying to get as many notes in as possible before that. Raider Robotics adding one more in red speaker. Their alliance partner 6507, it seems like, already preparing to try their signature on-stage climb and trap score. Blue Alliance, though, not done with notes just yet. They have amplified again. Red have amplified as well. Seems like 841 trying to score. Changing their sights, taking over to the amp, though. Back on red, 6507. They made it up into the air, but did not get that note in the trap. We have 13 seconds left. 4698. They are pulling up on stage for red as well. Red gets 2 spotlit stages. 2 high notes scored by that human player. 3 seconds left. Raider Robotics gets a note in the trap for the Red Alliance. Pulling ahead in endgame to take the match with a score of 85 to 77. The Red Alliance earning 4 of 4 ranking points, keeping 4698 in rank number 6, and Blue Alliance picking up 1 RP from the Melody. And now for more on that exciting match, let's